2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, two teams start fresh for their first game of the season, both squads believing this will be a great year. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Boston Celtics as they go up against the New York Knicks in New York. For New York, they've got their hearts set on ringing in the new NBA season with a clean 1-0 record, and this is a team that believes they can do that. All the fine-tuning and changes of the offseason are what they hope will start to take shape starting tonight. And here we are, opening night of the new NBA season. Every club at this point can be optimistic. Some teams just looking to make the playoffs, others with much higher aspirations, Kenny.
Yeah, well, some people would say that you can start with a clean slate. But then certain people are saying we're building off of last year. So this is a continuation. But whatever happened last year to some of those teams who didn't reach their goals, they just can wash it out and start. But there are certain teams saying, yes, we are who we were last year, and watch who we are this year.
You want to come out the gate strong. Ernie, I think we're in for an exciting year. And it was a pleasure seeing you in San Tropez on our vacation.
Yes.
That's a nice aqua machine you got.
It was very surprising to see you there, big fella, too.
I was
not
memorable. Invited.
How'd you like my bathing suit, Ernie?
Well, let's get it to Kevin Harlan.
Welcome of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got an Eastern Conference battle ready to get rolling, and this New York crowd wants some love from their Knicks. Here, matched up against Boston. It's how they'll tip off the new season. They were dominated last year, not a good matchup for them, going 1-3. Boston's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Thomas goes in and stolen by Freak. Well, a bit of a tragic note for Freak. He'll be playing this season after the loss of a longtime friend over the summer break.
Yeah, that's hard to hear, and certainly going to be difficult for him to work through that. It's going to be on his mind all year. Never easy to go on about business as usual when you have that kind of heartache and loss.
And it's tied up with that one.
Rote putting up the number.
He already has 8 points, and he's made 3 shots at the foul line.
And you've got to take care of business at the free throw line. Not just getting there, but converting. And a brief check of the stats for Turner. A very nice season for him last year. Averaged about 12 points a game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go, but I like what I'm seeing right now.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bradley can't get it to go.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
No, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
And Turner kicks to Crowder. Here's the teardrop. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss. The Knicks have gotten just 3 of the first 9 shots to go down in this game. Calderon passes to Space, and no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Bradley drives in. Pass to Thomas. Now the feed to Olynyk.
That's a wall.
And that one's good. Olynyk's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Turner against Anthony. And good on the basket. Hook it.
How about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
And the Celtics making a change here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Boston trailing. Outside Thomas. Inside Zeller. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Kyle O'Quinn is checked in for the Knicks. And so Zeller nails both of them.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
The dish to O'Quinn. Spates sets a screen. Here's Blasic. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And the Knicks lead by 1.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Outside Bradley. 4 on the clock. Pass to Chapman. Fires the 3. Knicks with the rebound. Here's Williams. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Bradley kicks to Olynyk. They set the pick. And Thomas, here we go. Spates with the block. Calderon against Bradley. Calderon dishes to Freak. And that comes off the assist by Calderon. Freak's got 5.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
Back to Thomas. From deep three-point range, Calderon pulls it in.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it. I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. But he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
Out of bounds, Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it. Mickey's checked in for Boston. And it's the Knicks with the ball. 6-point lead. Here's Blasic, and he uses the glass on the layup. Freak's got 7 points in the game.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Pass to Thomas, looking to end the drought, and that is good. He's got 6.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
Freak passes to Williams. And the pass to Freak. He feeds it to O'Quinn. Clock at 6. This one for 3. Calderon, no good. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Here's Thomas. And the shot. is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Now just a 3-point New York lead. New York's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Calderon kicks to Spates. Dishes it to Freak. Another shot, and there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. New York shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
You know, Kevin, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
And both free throws good for Spates. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first. And Thomas. Picked by Zeller. Thomas dishes to Bradley. From the arc. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Knicks lead by 5. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. We sat down with Freak to discuss how he's handling the loss of his close friend. Our thoughts and prayers go out to Freak Clark and his family.
Without question, I mean, it's a really difficult road to navigate the loss of a loved one or a close friend. And sometimes, even though it's difficult, with that kind of weight on your heart, the focus you have to give to the game can sometimes be a source of solitude because you really can't be thinking about anything else when you get between those lines, and sometimes that can be helpful in the process of moving forward.
Well said. Your perspective is always appreciated.
Appreciate that, Kevin.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Not much room to operate offensively. The defense has been stifling through the first.
Greg, they haven't given up a lot of easy chances at all.
Blazic, he's in at the point. Porzingis is out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's Aflalo, and it's Anthony in at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now here's Freak. Turner covering. Anthony, the pass to Aflalo. Shot clock at 5. Here's Blazic. Second shot opportunity, and the nice bucket inside from Lopez. And the Knicks lead by 5.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Celtics haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
You know, Kevin, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
Anthony kicks the Freak. Turner with the steal. And Turner with a clear path to the rack. Finishes the break with a slam.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Now here's Crowder. Defense is right there. Here's Mickey, and they call over the back here. Too much contact.
You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to be.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And a new group in for the Celtics. Kicks it to Freak. On the wing, Williams. Spades dishes to Freak. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Feeds it to Thomas. Shoots off the screen. The shot will not go. Now the Knicks take it the other way.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Williams gets the bucket. Here's Thomas. He's got 8. He dishes it to Olynyk. Off target with his 3.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team. Well, we've got a moment here now, Kevin, to look back to last year's Knicks. 3rd in free throw percentage, 9th in scoring. And they made their way into the top 10 in second chance points. I mean, this is a team that really emphasized chasing down missed shots, and they did a pretty good job of it.
And looking back at their superb free throw percentage, it speaks volumes about their skill level and mental focus. They had very few letdowns in concentration. The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Calderon kicks to Freak. 6 to shoot. Turner with the steal. Here's Bradley, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Jose Calderon.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
First one falls for. Mickey's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Both shots good from the stripe. The Knicks leading by 7. Now Freak, 11 points in the game. Williams passes to Freak. Back to Williams. He kicks it to O'Quinn. They get the rebound. Pass to Spates. And another shot. And Boston with the rebound. 1:12 left in the first half of the game. Bradley. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
Calderon against Thomas. Inside. And there's Zeller. That's good on the assist by Thomas.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Freak dishes to Spates. Shot from 12. Up and in. It's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist. And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Freak kicks to O'Quinn. Freak passes to Spates. Calderon has the open look. Drops in the tray. Calderon's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Celtics trail by 8.
And this should be the last possession of the quarter.
Exactly. I'm right with you there, Greg. I mean, no need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter. Make sure you get the last shot here.
And here is Thomas. 1 second left. And so we wrap up the first half. Knicks out front, up 8. We've got more in store for you right after this. Third quarter about to get going. Fantastic. A different look for New York. Spates checked in for Lopez. Williams comes in for Porzingis. And Freak subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. On the court right now for the Celtics, we've got Mickey. Turner is out there with Thomas. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Chapman in at small forward.
No hesitation when he saw the space the D was giving him. That's 2.
Outside Thomas. Olynyk sets a screen for Thomas. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. In third, the Knicks.
Collectively, I mean, they had an amazing year at the free throw line. Sometimes free throw shooting can be contagious, and it seemed like everyone on their team had the hot hand.
And that one falls for Olynyk. Jose Calderon, he's checked in for Roten. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for the Celtics. Good on both. And so here is New York. Williams dishes to Calderon. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Thomas. Freak with it. 11 points in the game. Just 4 to shoot. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 8 points a game last season. 4 assists and 2 rebounds. And his rookie season, an opportunity to learn the NBA game. He's hoping to take a larger role in his sophomore campaign.
Well, he had the whole summer to work on his game now. I believe he will take that next step forward in his development.
That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Thomas. Freak kicks to Calderon. Now the feed to Freak. On the wing, Williams. The dish now to Calderon. Picked by Williams. Just 5 on the clock. And a wide open look for Freak. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Bradley with the ball. Now Anthony defending. Thomas against Calderon. Mickey. And it's Freak with the rebound.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Greg, simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
Yeah, and the other thing also is tonight they've been able to get to the free throw line consistently and also convert big points from the charity stripe.
The Celtics making a switch here. Zeller's checked in. Clock at 4. From deep, Thomas. And again, Boston with the triple.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
Here's Anthony. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Anthony's got 12 points now in the quarter.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Anthony against Turner to the left wing. Pick by Zeller. Fires top of the key. The shot by Turner no good.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Here's Anthony. That falls. Nice feed this time from Jose Calderon. And that's now 19 points for Carmelo Anthony. Pass to Mickey. Bradley is screen on Anthony. There's a good screen. Here's Thomas. Spates with the block. And they get it back. Turner can't get that one to fall.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
Celtics trail by 14. Outside Bradley. Passes it to Thomas. Out to Turner. They need this. It's rebounded by New York. Freak's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 1:12 left in the third. No good from Spates.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Pass to Zeller. Turner against Williams. Turner passes to Zeller. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Kyle O'Quinn is checked in for New York. Flalo comes in for Jose Calderon. And there's the pass to Williams. He feeds it to Spates. From 12 feet out. Spates missing again. Celtics trail by 11. To the paint. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting for
and the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
That one is no good. New York leading by 10. Freak kicks to Aflalo. Freak dishes to Williams. High post shot. Can't get it to go.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Knicks lead by 10. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. So for the Knicks, Quinn. Anthony comes in for Derek Williams. And for Boston, Zeller, he's checked in for Sullinger. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Johnson. And it's Mickey in for Avery Bradley. Lazic in at point guard. Porzingis is out there with Anthony. Then there's Aflalo. And it's Lopez in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now. Some nice passing by New York here. Porzingis and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And it's Turner off the drive, and he gets it to go.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
New York leading by 6. Here's Porzingis. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Jared Sullinger's checked in for Olynyk. Bradley comes in, and Thomas subbed in for Evan Turner. It's tipped and stolen by Aflalo. Freak passes to Aflalo. Dishes it to Lopez. Anthony kicks to Freak. Clock at 6. And there's Lopez. That's good on the assist by Freak. Lopez has got 4 this quarter.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Sullinger the screen. Sullinger is screen on Aflalo. Bradley kicks to Thomas. Here's Sullinger, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. That free throw good from Sullinger. The Knicks leading by 8. Anthony dishes to Freak. Shot left block. Jared Sullinger pulls it in. Sullinger's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
But they're still in this one, fellas. Can they pump it up a notch here in the clutch?
Lopez drives in, and he gets it to go. And the Knicks lead by 7.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Here's Thomas, and it's blocked. And now Aflalo pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Lopez passes to Aflalo. Here's Porzingis. Sullinger defending. Freak kicks to Aflalo. True on the 14-footer. And now it's a 9-point Knicks lead.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Here's Thomas. That doesn't go either for Thomas.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
And he gets the bucket. .103 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Anthony. No good. And it's Boston the other way.
It's going to be tough for him here, but maybe, just maybe, it's not over yet.
Cannot afford any empty possessions. They've got to recycle everything, partner.
A follow outside. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. And the Knicks lead by 10.
And that's just a little more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate a W.
Well, let the party start. The celebration begins, and they're going to let their guys hear it.
This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
You're exactly right. I mean, take care of the ball, work the clock. It's a wrap.
Yep, nice game.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
Here's Mickey. Thomas dishes to Zeller. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Wow. And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
Now here's Freak. No good. So it's New York picking up the win.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Carmelo Anthony. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. I'm getting jealous. He feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
He was relentless in the way he attacked tonight offensively. I love the way he constantly forced the hand of whoever was guarding him. The defender had to choose between what? Letting him blow by him or then fouling him once he did blow by them. And those free throws turned into a lot of points.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.
Any reason you had such a hard time taking care of the ball tonight?
Next.
Are you getting the ball as much as you'd like out there?
Honest answer? No, I'm not. I feel like we're a better team when I have the ball in my hands because of the way I create. Simple as that. Give me the ball, and the wins will follow.
You went through a lot last year as you got acclimated to being in the NBA. And then you went through a tough time in the offseason with the death of your childhood friend, Victor. Can you explain your mindset to us as you try to move forward this season?
So I ain't even thinking about it no more. It's about what I can do now with this team right here. And sometimes I still can't believe it. But he's in a better place. And that has nothing to do with my play this season. None. So from now on, let's not bring up my past and let's keep these things in basketball only, all right? I'm ready to take the next step this season, and that's all you need to know. Thank you.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the New York Knicks in New York. Checking out New York, they got their season rolling with a nice win in their first game. Now we'll find out if they can build on it and open with back-to-back victories. And Kenny, part of the early season is about making adjustments. For some, it's new personnel. For others, it's getting situated in a new city and a new arena. Tell us a little bit about that process.
Well, you know, players and coaches have been together for a while. They have the huge advantage because they know what to expect and they know the process.
I've gone through large changes in my career. Each day you just try to get a little better as a team, and you hope by the end it works out.
Joining us courtside, a guy who's always in.
Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got an Eastern Conference battle ready to get rolling, and this New York crowd wants some love from their Knicks. And this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team. Last season, they had the upper hand in the series, going 3-1. The 76ers leading by 4. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Okafor out there with Carl Landry. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Robert Covington. And it's Smith in at the 1 spot.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Nice shot by Porzingis.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
The 76ers have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Picked by Okafor. Covington passes to Okafor, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides in this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Knicks City Dancers.
And here's a look at some numbers for Carmelo Anthony. Coming off a terrific season. Around 20 points per game last season. 8 rebounds and 5 assists. And no secret, he can score the ball. #1 on the team last year.
And, you know, he likes being the go-to guy. You can see it in his swagger, and, boy, he sure lit it up last season.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the 76ers. He said that they will be focusing a lot of their defensive effort into slowing down Carmelo Anthony. I asked him for specifics, and he said, Melo is such a dynamic player, there really isn't any single thing we'll do that will be the answer. Instead, we're just going to throw everything we have at him and see how he handles it. Guys?
And thank you, Doris. The drive by Smith. And the jam by Carl Landry.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals.
The pass to Porzingis. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
Oh, we've got a moment here now, Kevin, to look back to last year's Knicks. 3rd in three-point shooting, 9th in scoring. And they made their way into the top 10 in second chance points. I mean, this is a team that really emphasized chasing down missed shots, and they did a pretty good job of it.
And looking back at their superb free throw percentage, it speaks volumes about their skill level and mental focus. They had very few letdowns in concentration.
Free dishes to Williams. It's hauled in by the 76ers. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession. A different look for New York. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Anthony. And it's Calderon in for Tony Rote. Grant, he's checked in for the 76ers. Nelson comes in for Hollis Thompson. Knicks trail by 7. And count the basket. He is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Nelson, no luck. New York's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Williams with the ball, now defended by Grant. There's a screen by Williams. Oh, and here comes Nelson all alone. Plays it in off the breakaway. And the 76ers lead by 6.
You know what? He wasn't going to wait around for any help on that break.
Solo soiree performance all the way. How about that for a little bit of a limerick?
I'm going to let it slide.
Freak kicks to Calderon. 3 on the clock. The shot by Williams, no good. Philadelphia leading by 6. Nelson outside and stolen by Spates. And a wide open look for Freak. The shot's good on the assist by Calderon. 6 points for Freak. Noel, a screen on Calderon. Easy layup after coming off the pick.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Blasic. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one on Embiid. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, they've come out of that locker room with the hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Nelson, no luck. Knicks trail by 4. Freak passes to Williams. He kicks to Calderon. Dishes it to O'Quinn. To the inside. Here's Blasic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Freak's got 9.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
And that one's good. Noel. And the 76ers lead by 4.
Great unspoken communication between teammates leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
Blasic and the rejection by Noel. Nelson, right side. Grant outside. There's the 3. No good. And New York will come the other way. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And we've seen them play better games than that one, but still, they were able to get the win.
And the surprising thing to me, guys, was that it was easy how they got the win. They weren't even at their best, and it was relatively.
We're playing too much on the perimeter. Let's look to dump the ball inside.
And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line.
Collectively, I mean, they had an amazing year at the free throw line. Sometimes free throw shooting can be contagious.
He's guarded by Calderon. Freak. And O'Quinn kicks to Spates. Here's Blasic. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. For 3, Nelson. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound. New York trailing. Pass to Freak. To O'Quinn. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line. It's about his focus offensively. Improvements for him. Greg, can he do more?
Definitely. He's already
start the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
It's all about the depth, really. The bench has been the difference. The bench play really has separated these 2 teams.
Yeah, it's been a huge advantage for him. That bench has really made a nice contribution.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Carl Landry. Hollis Thompson is out there with Smith. Then there's Okafor, and it's Covington in at the 3. Afflalo, that's good. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for New York.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
New York's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago.
The 76ers have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Passes it to Noel. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside. 4 into the paint. Mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half. And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him then. He's got 12.
Not phased at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Williams passes to Spates. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Celtics gave them an edge. He ended with 11 points and added 7 rebounds to go with his scoring. If his play in the first game of the season is any indicator to the kind of year he's going to have, all you can say is look out, league. Guys?
Good job as always, Doris. Thank you, guys. What was your take on his performance?
Kevin, I really felt like he left it all out.
He's guarded by Calderon. It's hauled in by Jose Calderon.
Oh, excellent interior D to force them.
He is a big factor, I mean, in that.
And now taking a look at some numbers for Noel. How he did last season. Was in at about 9 points per